Hold on to your butts.
Let's get it. Shake it like understand who I is. Not that many gon' do it like this. Bob your head, you can hit my shit, but I'm on my shit. I ain't have no chill. I'm who I are. I'm who I is.
What up? What's good? What is happening? Welcome to TDG, the dating game. I am one half of the dating game king.
Another half, Sean.
Hey, he was quicker with it today, baby. We are live up in this thing Sunday, April the 23rd. Sean hit me with a message and said, hey, man, would you have the availability for a video tonight? And I said, you know what, bro? For that milk dud head, absolutely. So let's get the marketing stuff out the way real quick. We are streaming live across Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Wherever you're watching this from, whether it's live or during the replay, do us a favor. We don't ask for much. We just ask you to hit that like button. And as we talk about the things that we and subscribe. And as we talk about the things that we talk about over here, leave us a comment and let us know what you think about the content and or if you have any thoughts about what's being said or what's being talked about. And we have the link for people that if they want to tap in tonight, they absolutely can. So I'm going to drop this up in here on Facebook anyway, and I'm going to pin the message to the top. So if anybody want to pop on in tonight, as we review what I believe is a compilation that producer / editor Sean has put together, then they most certainly can. I haven't seen what our content is going to be about today, so this is going to be a fresh set of eyes for me.
Yeah, that's right. I got a little compilation for you guys that I cobbled together from a couple different people's videos. So I do want to actually pay respect, pay tribute, do a quick little shout out. So we did borrow some content from Manosphere Highlights Daily, Infinite Colors, and also It's Complicated, because all three, they did some similar topics that I just kind of mashed together that we're going to comment on and review and react to that I thought was pretty pertinent. So, before ado is any further, how's the rest of that line go?
Let's get to it or something. It's your line, Sean.
That was for you. I was my lead in.
Oh. Oops, I dropped the ball. Hold up. All right.
We're going to jump on into it.
Bet.
Man refusing to spend money on a woman turns her off. Does a man being coerced to spend money on a woman turn him off?
Could. Many men. Oh, yeah. They be like, oh, no, you ain't paid. I got to pay for this? And I'm out. I'm out. That's it. That's the last date.
It takes away the feeling that, she wants to be with me for me and not just because I'm paying for dinner or I'm taking her out and spending money on her.
So y'all too.
Okay.
So that first clip is basically just kind of going over, does a man feel like he wants to be basically not used,
Okay. Yep.
So it goes to like taking out for dinner or doing something nice for her, which is going to lead into this next clip, which is, I don't know where it's from, but the WS sign, not really sure what place it is, but I'm sure people who watch and they know who they are. So.
Wow, dude, just the titles already got me feeling some type of way. Man cooked a home-cooked meal for his woman. She's upset because she expected to go to the Capitol Grill on her second date, which, sidebar, Capitol Grill is a fantastic spot. My dad loves that place, and he put me onto it, and I'm a huge fan as well.
Tell me what's so bad about me deciding to cook a home-cooked meal for my girl.
No, everything is about it. Yes, what I'm saying, because it's our second day.
So what?
I expected you to take me to the Capitol Grill.
And we will go to the Capitol Grill.
When?
On another day. We went out last. Keep his
word. I have more. Rich should take me out and do more for
I'm keeping my word.
No, you're not keeping your word.
You haven't even.
You're not.
You don't even know that yet.
No, listen. You see this?
I see it. It's amazing.
It looks amazing.
It looks amazing.
It looks black, brown, crusty, dusty.
It looks like you just want something to complain about to me.
It's not that I want something to complain about, but I expect you to stick by your word.
I am sticking by my word.
No, this is our second date.
Exactly. So how do you know?
We're going to Capitol Grill, and we're not going.
How do you know that though?
Because I'm here. What do you mean? No. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I appreciate you, the effort of you cooking,
Right.
but I wanted to go out with you. I want to have
And
fun.
we will, but I wanted to cook for you. I
No,
want to show you that. I want to show you versatility. It's
okay.
easy for me to take
Pause
you
real
out.
quick.
Wow, man. Sean. Yeah. Please go.
So
Please go.
the reason why I asked for a pause was since I became red pilled, I don't know when it was, probably been over a year now. I would not stand for this much back talk. As
Yes.
soon as I heard the ungratefulness leaving her mouth, she'd be leaving my house. If you don't want to eat the food I just painstakingly made, took my time and effort to cook for you, because I wanted to make a special date for you, leave. Your relationship isn't going to work. I want no part of this. So you got to go. And I don't know why he's going back and forth with her.
You and I are in the same boat with that. That was the first thing that I was thinking. I was like, why is this dude going back and forth with her? That conversation and what they had took way too long for what needed to be said on his end. All he had to do was go, oh, this is how you feel? Bounce. Like Martin, get the stepping.
Kick rocks.
Kick rocks. Yes, there's no way. I don't have that kind of patience for that ungrateful. You know what? Zoom in on me. This dude went and got groceries. All right. I'm gonna assume that it's his place and made a whole meal, and you wanna bitch and complain? Yo, no, not doing it, Sean. Not doing
Either should have been gone so quick.
you
Like
and I.
Uncle Phil throwing Jazz out the house.
Yep, that would have been like gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's too, no.
Yes, it's
No.
easy for me to take you out.
Okay, it's easy for
It takes a lot more thought to cook for somebody, right?
I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
I do not want this. You hear me? I don't want this. I expected more from you, and that's that. Like, come on.
So you wait until I cook up this meal just for you to decide
First of all,
that
I
you
didn't
want.
know you was coming.
I told you you were coming to my house.
And
What
I
did you
was
think?
thinking that we're going to the capital, the grill.
And
Like,
we
what
will
you
go
talking
there
about?
eventually. But tonight you're at David's.
The fact that he said eventually, I'm not with. The fact that this occurred, him forming out his mouth, we're gonna go there eventually, is stupid. That's where he messed up. If he had another date with her, I don't understand why. Like, is she attractive in my eyes? Yes, but the moment that ungratefulness came out, I lose the attraction for somebody when I see stuff like that.
Exactly.
House
Come on.
eating my dinner.
So that means what? You
That I
do
cook
not
for
keep
you.
your word, right?
I do keep my word.
You do not keep
How
your
do I?
word.
If I didn't keep
That's
my
how you
word,
don't
why?
keep your word.
If I didn't keep
No,
my word, how
if
did
you
I cook
don't
you?
have it, just say you don't have it.
I absolutely
And
have
then
it.
Actually tell me and have me expect maybe, okay, I don't have it, I'm gonna cook something cute for her. She might like it. No, but
Let me get a pause. Let me get a pause, please. A little timeout.
What you got, man?
Traveling, holding.
A flag on the play. Hold on. Here we go.
There you go. Flag on the play. Let me get a flag on the play. Her mannerisms is more than enough for me to call that quits as well. Look, she's like, with the fork in her hand, like, you called me over here, you told me this and this. I really don't get it when someone just isn't grateful for when someone does something for them. It may not be what you're expecting, but if you take a step back and you look at it like, okay, I was expecting to go to the Capitol Grill, but this person actually cooked me a dinner. And the thing is, this isn't the last dinner as long as I don't act like this. I can still get Capitol Grill, which is what he's saying. But I mean, even though he's saying that, I'm not saying he should honor that after this. But that's what he was trying to tell. Like, look, we did what we did on the first date. This second date, I wanted to cook for you to show you something different, to show my versatility as a man. And we'll eventually get, third date might be Capitol Grill, but you're showing me you don't deserve Capitol. You don't even deserve a third date because of the way you're acting. And this is the entitledness of the modern woman nowadays.
I don't understand how they get there. Like, how do you get to that point? How has it been that she's been allowed to feel as though she can form the words that she said out of her mouth to come at this dude like that? Because she's saying things now, or at least in this video, that she still would give him a shot, right? In the same way that he's talking like, oh, during the next day, like he's still gonna give her a shot. But for a second date conversation to have that much static, nah, dude, I'm instantly running. I'm gone.
Same. But they're at his house, so she got to be gone.
Yeah. Be gone.
Expect we're going somewhere and we're not actually going. I don't like that. I don't. I can have you do more for me than what you want to do. No.
Well, guess what? Guess what? You're with me right now, okay?
I'm with you right now.
Yes, we are on a date right now.
Exactly.
They didn't make the cut, and I did.
Right? I'm with you right now.
They must have not
And
did
you
something
lied
right.
to me.
I didn't lie to you about anything.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
You told me we was going to Capitol Grill.
And we will go to the Capitol Grill, but I decided to cook for you this
I
time.
need you to stick by
Give me
your
another timeout,
word.
please. Men, listen up. You guys are sitting down, wherever it is, but listen up. Put your thinking caps on and your listening ears on.
Please.
Never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever go back and forth like this with a woman. There's no point to it. There's no reason to do it. Stay within your masculinity. Be stoic. Let her know what it's going to be, and do not repeat yourself. Say it once. If she doesn't get it, too bad. She should have been listening. So just want to repeat, never go back and forth with a woman like this, because there's no reason to. I didn't need to zoom in, but thank you.
Hey, I'm doing it for the shorts purposes. It'll be easier for me to get the shorts that way.
Gotcha.
But I'm tracking. Hold on. Milk dud, non-milk dud. Milk dud, non-milk dud. All right, my bad. Continue.
But that's all I have.
Say
Sorry.
what?
I'm sorry. I thought. Never mind. Go ahead and play it. Go ahead.
All right.
I always stick by my word.
No, you're not. No, you are not.
You were just over here complaining. You haven't even had one bite of this food.
I don't want to have
You haven't even taken one bite out of it.
I expected to have
Wow.
I expected more.
You shouldn't be expecting stuff so early on.
You shouldn't be lying to me so early.
I didn't lie.
You shouldn't be lying to me so early.
I didn't lie about anything.
I'm here for a reason, right?
This is the second
I'm
date.
here for a reason, right? I'm here for a reason,
Yeah,
right?
because you want to be
I
here.
expected to go to the Capitol, the grill, okay? I want to go out. I want to stay in, okay? You should have told me that. You should communicate.
I communicated
like
with you.
men too, like these guys
Exactly.
don't communicate.
Yeah.
Y'all want to say that y'all have so much, y'all don't. I can really like pull up and take you where I need to go for
Well,
real.
why don't you go with them then?
Okay.
Why don't you go with them?
You're right.
Since they are so much better than me, then why
That's
don't you
not
go with
being
them?
better. It's
Yeah.
about them keeping the stack and you keeping the zero.
I
That's
kept
what
it.
That's what it
This
is.
is my house. I own this house.
Okay.
Okay.
You own this house?
Yes, I
You
own this house.
Congratulations.
Yes,
You own this
thank
house.
you. And
So
I decided
if you
to-
own a house, you can keep your word too.
I absolutely can.
Like you signed the lease, the mortgage, you can.
You
sign
are
it
ungrateful.
on the job,
You
and
are
can keep your
ungrateful.
word. I'm not
No,
ungrateful.
dude.
You're
No.
ungrateful.
No. Don't do that. There is no point to doing that.
Right. But here's the thing that I picked up on, which I could just be spitballing here, but it sounds like she didn't even drive over there, or she has no car, because she was saying, I'm gonna get someone to pull up and take me somewhere else. So you're telling me you came to a man's house, his house, not apartment, and you ain't got a car, and you're complaining about not going to the Capitol Grill? Come on. Come on,
Good
Cletus.
point.
Come on, Craig.
Come on, Craig. Good point. Dude, I didn't even catch that because she hadn't talked about, yeah, I'm going to just drive off. She said, I could get another person to come over here. And and think about the audacity of that. I'm going to get another man to come to another man's house to pick me up and take me someplace. That's the audacity right there. At that point, her saying that, he should have been like, conversation's done. I would have grabbed a plate from in front of her and ate the food off of that plate my damn self while I waited on whatever simp was going to come by and pick her up.
Look, you know what, King? She is holding a fork. You gotta be careful on these women, because she could stab you right in your hand in your own house.
This is true. Wow.
Start bleeding out.
Yep.
You are ungrateful. I didn't lie. I ain't lie about nothing. You're ungrateful.
You're false. You probably
Forget it. Just you know what? Yeah, just forget it. Just give me my food back. Yeah, give me my food back. I will cook it for another woman. That she'll be appreciated because you know what? You ain't the woman for me.
Right. I'm gonna have to think on that.
Yeah. You do that.
All right, because like I said, pretty, attractive, but I'm not. That's a whole headache and a half. I was telling my girl earlier today. I said, it's not about how pretty you are to me. Like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder for one thing, but for me, it's like I was telling her about somebody who I dated in the past who like physically was attractive, but the moment that she started talking, everything in her life was chaos. Chaos this, chaos that. There was like no peace whatsoever. And I mentioned it to her. I was like, hey, like, when do you have peace in your mind? You know, peace in your household. She's like, I don't know what that is. And I'm like, yep.
Oh.
Yep. She said, she said that I don't know what that is to me. And I'm like, for a guy that's looking at something for just more than a short-term deal, you don't want to say that to him.
Right.
You don't want to say that, oh, all my life is chaos, and I'm going to bring that to your doorstep. Hell no. Ain't no dude going to want to stick around for that.
There's no home training a lot of times, so they don't know what they're saying is the wrong thing to be saying. I mean, if your life is chaos, you don't say that, but they don't have the home training.
All right, so what are we looking
we got
at?
We got a little role playing to do here. You want black or blue?
I will take the black.
All right.
Is the black the female?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
All right. You still down for a date?
Question mark.
I was thinking 11:30.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Sure. Bringing my best friend with me. She wanted to go out for food and drinks.
Well, I'm not paying for her because I invited you.
Okay. Look, I'll be honest. She's only coming for my safety because this is our first date.
Oh, okay. I respect it. I respect that. Well, tell RoboCop to sit her ass outside, scan the perimeter, because I still ain't paying for her.
Hey, whoever this was, props.
The real one.
So
real one right there.
For that one. That's dope. All right. So I'm gonna hit play, scan this through. Is there a follow-up?
No, it's going to a different one. So this guy right here, I guess he has his own YouTube channel. I didn't look into it because he has a couple of these videos. I don't think these videos are what do you call them? Staged. I don't think they're staged. I think what he's doing is he is baiting women, not in a bad way, but to see if they pass or fail his test. And basically his pass or fail test is he has a very nice car. I think it's a Lamborghini SUV. So I'll leave it at that and we'll go through the interactions.
Okay.
A man though.
I do, and I'm single until I'm married. Unless you bring in something more than my man can bring me.
What you mean by that?
Everything is negotiable.
So basically, he pay all your bills. He do everything.
It's all about working smarter, not harder.
I mean, he sounds like a pretty good guy then.
I know he is. It's a shame. That's the law. I didn't make the rules. I need to make sure I have a monthly allowance. Like,
what?
Yes, what you
are
thought?
You doing,
a monthly allowance?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to discuss that first and foremost, and then we're going to break down the other requirements.
What's the other requirements you talking about?
It's going to be paying for my tuition. It's going to be startup costs associated with my business.
I got to do all those things.
Yes, absolutely, and more. I just got started.
But why you can't pay your own bill?
I would when I don't have to. Like, I have the power. Like, the cards are in my hands.
That's what you really think, huh?
That's what I know. That's why my bills are paid.
I like to travel. What you like to do?
I love to travel.
You do?
Yes. So where are we going to Dubai?
I think you could travel and get the out my car.
Oh!
Yeah.
How would I know?
Yes.
That was nice.
Man, all right. I loved everything about how he sat with that. He got her to talking. He got her to spill what her mindset was. And then he set her up with the travel joke. He said, how about you travel the F up out of my car? Oh, bravo.
Yes, this is another one that he posted as well. This one's a little bit shorter, but it's just as good.
All right, let's see. Roll the footage.
You're serious about me if you're not taking care of me in some type of way. Anybody can take me to dinner. Anybody. Somebody who doesn't care about me can take me to dinner. Somebody who doesn't care about me is not going to go pay my electric bill. That's how I know you care about me. That's how I know you're real. That's how I know you say what you're about. And here's the thing, is I wouldn't be asking that of just anybody. You have a nice car. You can clearly do that shit with ease. Unless I'm mistaken. Am I mistaken? Can you or can you not do that shit with ease? So if you care about a woman, why would you not want to do that for her?
You're not wifey. You're nothing right now.
Okay.
So why would I just go out my way to pay your bill.
Like, I'm not here for an emotional connection.
You a gold digger.
Like, you think I want to be in here any other reason for some money? You think I want to talk to you? No, bro, I don't. I made that clear on the sidewalk. I have no interest in your ass. I want some money. That's it.
You on YouTube being a gold digger. How about that?
So cute. So cute.
How about that?
Put this shit on YouTube. My lawyer's going to be right up your ass. So.
Never cared. Gold digger. Yo, this girl is
flat back supreme. I mean, oh my goodness. Like, and again, looking at her, right? There's the, okay, yeah, she's attractive. The moment this starts going, instantly lose attraction. Instantly lose attraction.
You pick up on, I'm sure you did because you're a guy, but the mental gymnastics she was trying to throw at him, the fast talk she was trying to throw at him to try to confuse him. And then she tried to, of course, use the shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Almost like one after the other. Basically saying, if you got this car, you can afford to give me money or pay for my bills or my electric. I don't know where they're making these women at or where these women are getting these ideas from, that a guy is just gonna, some random guy who looks like he has money, is just gonna give it to you just because you're you and you're bringing nothing to the table. Where is this mindset coming from? These ideas coming from? Like, I got to know. I'm about to go on a quest to find out. Something like Indiana Jones and the search for the 304s. I don't know, for Queen of the 304s. I don't know.
I like that. Hey, some Hollywood producer, make that a movie, man. It's a fantastic.
Spielberg, call me up.
Yeah,
Black Indiana Jones.
I'm just like you, man. I don't get it. I don't understand where the mentality comes from, why it's been allowed to go on for so long as well. Because what that mentality doesn't understand is they're hurting themselves, and you can almost say their peers. Like, I, for one, can't stand it that as a guy, I get judged by the actions of, you know, how other dudes have screwed over some people, right? It's like I had to learn that I was going to refuse to pay for what somebody else did. The moment I saw somebody exhibit or treat me in a manner that wasn't to what I was doing to them, but it was likely something that somebody else did to them, dude, I just walked away. I would just say, yep, I'm done. Just that quick. I'm done. Wait, what? Dude, so somebody was like, wait, what? What happened? I said, I'm not about to pay for what somebody else did.
Right.
Not doing it.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
The moment I do something, okay, hold me accountable for what I did. But to make me pay for somebody else, not doing it. And what these ladies are doing by acting that way is they're making it harder for their peers to get proper treatment, in my opinion.
I don't get why they're so willing to be able to ready to sell themselves. I really don't get that. They have no value on their own bodies, but then they want you to treat them with value. And it's like the two don't mix. They don't come together.
Oh, hey, some people say that use of that body is one of the oldest professions of all times.
It is. Unfortunately, well, I'm saying unfortunately. You know, and the thing is, I think, to an extent, the world needs that profession, but it's being oversaturated right now, and they don't seem to understand that it is oversaturated, and this isn't what they wanted when they wanted feminism, but this is where they're at. And the thing is, they're going to burn out like a supernova star, right? You know, they're having their time right now, shining, but they're going to burn out very quickly because this isn't going to be sustainable.
No, I agree. And you know, oh yeah, that's a subject for another episode.
Crazy. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, she was a stone cold gold digger.
All right, so we got to pause this right here. So I threw this one in because I'm just like, wow, how is this dude like? I don't know if he's a men's advocate or whatever he says he is. He's a mentor for men, but reading this, I was grinding my teeth reading it.
Wow.
You want to be the honor, sir?
Yeah, absolutely. The reason I find smart-mouthed girls attractive with their back talk is I know how to handle a strong-minded woman. They're the most caring and faithful. She's guarded and spelled in the worst way possible. She's guarded to protect herself from fake fam and snakes who take her kindness for weakness, because when she loves hoard. Don't let her strength scare you away. Hashtag Ibrahim Asim. She's endured more pain than you can imagine. We must be patient with her. Sharp as her tongue is, once she meets a strong man who takes control without controlling her and proves with consistent actions he's trustworthy, she'll let us in, grow patient, and never verbally disrespect us. But if we want our woman to grow for us, we must be willing to grow mentally ourselves, is what I'm assuming that he said after that. But bro, this is the light-skinned Derek Jackson. This is the light-skinned Derek Jackson. There is no flipping way this dude actually believes this.
Right. I mean, we just saw a couple different examples of the smart mouth girls, and they were not showing that they are down to be with you or to be led, you know, or be submissive at all. They're about the bag, they're about the money, they're about what they can get out of you. So categorically, what he is saying based off of what we just saw and what's to come, he is absolutely positively wrong. And the thing is, a woman should be coming to you already at 100% healed. It is not up to you to heal her or fix her past traumas. She must come to you already fixed. It's just same as you. You should be going to a woman or looking for a woman when you are ready to be that man to her. So you shouldn't be going to anyone broken. And it's not up to you to fix anyone who's broken. So, like I said, this guy's information completely wrong, in my opinion.
Yep. And Sean, I said those words today. So I was asked why me and somebody who I had gone out on some dates with didn't work out. And I said, oh, it was me. It was me 100%. I said, I wasn't ready to be dating. I should not have been dating. Yet, and this person's a fantastic person. They've since met each other, right? Because I still maintain a pretty good friendship with that person. But I said it didn't work out because I wasn't ready to date. I was putting myself out there on the dating market, and I had no business out there dating. I had work that I needed to do, and I did the works. And now I'm in a better place because of it. But you are 100% right. You have to do the work yourself before you can get into a relationship with somebody else.
Right.
This dude,
like, how much money does the guy need to be with you? You know what I'm saying?
For me to marry him or date him?
Date him.
About like 100K.
God damn! 100 bands?
Yeah.
Minimum?
Yeah. That's not a lot. For me to marry him,
yeah,
he needs to make about like 200 or 250 for me to marry him.
What do women?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, she was attractive. She's used to men.
We don't know. She had a lot of makeup on.
Ooh, let me see. Hold on. Let me mute it and go back.
Look at her face. Look at her chest.
With the makeup.
Look at her face. Look at her chest.
Yeah.
Look up here. Look down here. Looking like Jim Carrey's The Mask. Somebody stop me.
You're right. For what I see, she's attractive, but you talking at night with her being made up too. But look, being real, she can pull and get people with money to at least,
of course,
spend on her.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, and we all know. I think so. I've started this Bible. It's called King's Lonian. All right. King's Lonian chapter 1, verse 1 is don't trust these hoes. Okay. King's Lonian chapter 1, verse 2, I believe just got created. A simp and his money will soon be separated from each other. So
that's Lao Tzu or something like that.
So we have now created King's Lonian chapter 1, verse 2. A simp and his money shall soon be departed. King's Lonian 1, verse 2.
Put that in a fortune cookie.
Like 200 or 250 for me to marry him.
What do women value more, love or power?
For me personally, love. Love as well.
Pause. Women are value power these days.
What do you think, King? Women value love or power more?
They say love. They say love.
No. What do you think? I don't care what they say.
Oh, I think power.
Same, I
Power
agree.
or influence.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, it's
But
funny what these next answers are going to be. That's all I wanted to ask you before I got any further.
All right.
For me personally, love. Love as well.
It seems to me like women are value power these days.
Women value love way more than power.
If all the men in the world were gay, how would women get power?
I like his question.
What?
You have them zingers.
Yeah, never thought about it, to be honest. And
You're so gorgeous. What's your...
You know, see, that's it. I hope when I go to Vegas, I come across him out in these Vegas streets because he has some really good, thought-provoking questions. And what was interesting is you had all of the ladies say love, but the dudes that were shown said power.
Yeah.
And I think if people were to be honest about themselves, they would say the same thing.
Right. Because we both said power. The black guy, I think I cut him out, but I think he also said power as well. So it's funny that we think that women want power. Now, whether women are telling the truth or just saying what they think is PC, we don't know. But it's just funny that, that we think that they want power and they say they want love. But we've seen again from the previous videos that they want power. They want the money. It's like Scarface. I was going to throw a clip in here too. First, you get the money, then you get the power, and then you get the respect.
You get the respect.
No, thank you. What you mean by that?
I'm good. You know my type.
I'm not your type. I mean, what's your name though?
Yo, I'm good. Move around.
I mean, why you being so rude though?
I'm good.
What's your name though? You can't even.
Yo.
This is cool.
Okay. All right. First of all, I don't like that. I don't like that. Just because he's nice and asking her for her name, if she's saying I'm not interested, keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like him still turning, saying that she's rude and and everything. She said off the jump, not attracted, right? And then he still pushed. Like I don't like that. Like I don't want dudes like. I'm the father of a young teenage kid, right? If you want to shoot your shot, all right, shoot your shot. But the moment that my kid tells you I'm not interested, keep it moving, man. Don't be pushy like that. I don't like that. Now, I think what he's about to do is walk off to his car and she gonna probably change her tune. But for him to keep pushing, I ain't a fan of that, man.
I agree with you on that. But here's the thing. How many girls have you known or they've said that, they have to be chased? They like to say a few no's to make the guy keep, asking and come after them. So, but I think at the same time, like I said, since he is baiting these women to get them into these situations, it makes sense why he was doing it. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but if a woman does say she's not interested, you should just turn around, go the other way, or whatever it is, or just let it go. But we also have to keep in mind, women do like to be pursued. So.
Yep. And for me, I've never been that guy.
Same.
Hey, you say nope, it's like, all right, bet, deuces. Simple as that.
Truth.
Have a good one. Now you want to come over here.
What's your name?
I don't know. Since
What's your name?
you told
Hey,
me
look at the camera
your
angle.
name, right?
I can get your number?
I mean, what you need my number for? I'm not your type.
You are my type.
No, we're not about to play these games.
You gonna let me get in the car?
I mean, get in for what?
So we can talk.
Give me one reason why you should get in the car.
I could be a homebody.
So let's get in and talk about it.
You know we right up the street from Lennox, right?
What I got to do with anything?
Let's go spend something.
What? No. No.
Oh, God.
You just curved me on the street because you took a look at me and told me I'm not your type. Now, because you see I got this Lamborghini SUV, you want to run up to Lenox Mall to have me spend money on you when you just told me I want your type and you want to really rock it with me like that? No.
I want to know what's going through their head, when they say stuff like that. You just rejected a guy hard. And now you're saying, hey, why would you go spend some money on me? How do those go together?
Hey, King,
you're ugly. Give me your bank account number.
It is 11:10 at night, Sean. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you running my blood pressure up right now? I'm gonna call you the blood pressure king over there.
Met you, I don't know you.
That's how you get to know me. You spend
Spending
some money
money?
on. Yeah.
You looking for that? You in the wrong place for sure.
I'm in the right place.
No, you're not. What you bring to the table?
Myself. So if you want me to stay at that table, we need to go to
Oh
Linden's.
no, we ain't even been at the same table ever.
Okay, so since we not going, can I get some money or something?
How about you get out and go?
No, but I was on my way to somewhere, so
I just told you can get out and go.
you can't give me a little something for my time.
I'm not giving you. I don't know you.
You can't give me a little something for 10 minutes? 1,000 for 10 minutes? You just talk.
Hey, stop the show. Stop the show. Did you just say $1,000 for 10 minutes?
She
just
sure
for
did.
talking to her?
Right.
Bro, people, no.
Where they getting this from? You know, you ain't no W-2 employee. He don't owe you nothing. There's no contract in place. You have the time to spin back around and go talk to him.
Oh man, she could have kept it walking. Oh, I was heading to someplace. Well, you could have gone ahead and went there just because you saw me get into the car. Now all of a sudden I'm worth your time. No.
Talk my ear off. You can't give me nothing?
I'm not giving you because it seemed to me like you a gold digger anyway.
No.
No, but you is though.
Time is money.
You get the out.
I can get the fuck out.
Oh, now you give me.
Yep.
I didn't want to be in this dumb little Lamborghini.
Yeah,
Anyway, it's
have a good
probably
day.
a renty.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Are some of
You know what's funny? She was walking. She got a hoopty.
Oh man, she was the one beating feet, and yet you want to try and clown him, talk about this is probably a rental, bro.
She got some audacity, you know.
Man, some capital audacity, some grade A audaciousness runs through her blood. So what does it say? 856 Entertainment. Things you expect a man to pay while dating you. Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Sorry in advance.
Here we go.
The things you expect a man to pay while dating you.
Little shit. Nails, hair. You know what I'm saying?
I think groceries. If you're trying to apply pressure, you pay that car note.
Hair, nails, bills, rent, you know.
Pay for a bill. Pay for my car note. Pay for my car insurance.
Cable, Wi-Fi.
If you in my crib, pay for my rent.
Yeah, rent, first and foremost, because a bitch need a roof over her head.
Rent, utility bills. I need you to pay the food without the food stamps, okay?
You could pay to get my fucking hair done. You could get my nails done. Something simple.
My hair, my nails, my feet, this outfit, bitch, my purse, money in my motherfucking pocket, bitch, everything.
Can we agree?
Now,
did you hear rent a couple of times first? Which means they're struggling with their own rent. But yet they all want to talk about their bosses, their queens, their entrepreneurs, boss ladies, bad bees, but they all struggling to pay rent. Rent.
And let's clarify something here. When they say dating, are they talking exclusive or, we're just having fun? Because there is no flipping way that for somebody that I'm not claiming as like, oh, that's my lady, right? That I'm going to pay for them to be beautified to peacock for
somebody else.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
That blows my mind. That doesn't make sense to me. Oh, you want me to slide you money for your rent so that Tyrone can come over and slide in them jaws when I paid some of the rent for this month? No.
Nope. Not going to do it.
Not going to do it. All right, so we're back to it's complicated. Let's see what the follow-up is to this lady.
Agree that women get their power by manipulating straight men?
Yeah, a lot of the time, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Don't women get power by using sex as a weapon against men?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Don't women have power because men give it to them?
Ooh.
Yes, absolutely.
So aren't women biting the hand that feeds them?
Yes, all the time. I'm with it.
So why is there so much talk in our society about the exploitation of women, but we don't talk about this exploitation of men?
Drop the ball. Poof. Let's see what she says to this.
I think that men have so many advantages at life already that we just try to snatch whatever we can.
Oh, she did some shuffling. She did some shuffling on that. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I have
the 1-2.
She tap danced all the way back on that because she was like, "Yeah, oh yeah, we definitely use sex to manipulate men and get what we want." And then when it comes to, oh, so you're basically saying that you exploit men too? Well, it's because men have power and stuff. Not like I said that we have power as women, so yeah, we can exploit them. Come on.
Switch it up.
Yep, I like his questions. First of all, let me just say this. Now look, this face might not be attractive to some people, and that's fine. That's cool. I would never go out on a date with anybody that has that fingery. I don't know, like if that's what that's called. That kind of hairstyle to me,
hair or baby curls or something.
It screams low quality. It screams headache, and I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. Now, real quick though, we do have some people in the chat here, or people watching. So if you guys can hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for us real quick. We would greatly appreciate it.
Oh, I didn't see Steph pop into the building. Salute to Steph. I appreciate you popping in as well. All right. Let's see.
I'm fine.
Shit, you is, but I never see you around here before. You live here?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So how long you been here?
Look, I don't got time. You're not my type anyway.
Okay.
So it's just a skit.
I see who I'm dealing with now, so I'm just, you have a nice day, all right?
Broke niggas always got something to say.
What you said?
I said broke niggas always got something to say.
You know me? How you know I'm broke?
You live here, don't you?
Yeah, I stay by myself.
What's that supposed to mean?
Wait, you calling me broke because I stay here?
Yeah.
In the same complex that you stay in?
Yeah.
How that make sense?
Any nigga trying to talk to me has to have their shit together.
Curious to know, what all does a guy need to qualify to date you?
He needs to have his own crib, not an apartment. His own car that's not busted. At least making 6 figures and know how to treat me like a princess.
How old you is?
22.
You stay here by yourself?
I live with my mom.
This your car?
I share it with her too.
What you do for a living?
I work at Wendy's.
That's it?
Yeah.
So how the f do you expect a nigga to have all that when you ain't got none of it?
What he need to worry about is what he got going on. That's all that matters.
So he gotta pull up on you every time y'all hang out. Like, you ain't even got the option to do that for him.
Okay, mind your damn business and go on about your day, trash man.
Where the f that came from?
You taking out the trash, aren't you?
Yeah, like a normal person would.
My nigga would have them come get it from the house.
He still gotta take it to the dump. Ma'am, you have a nice day. I hope your delusion come to life.
Delusion? What's that supposed to mean?
You still talking? Broco's always got something to say.
Hey, that is a skit, but it is art imitating life.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I'm sure it's happened in so many different ways, but because I've come across that, well, not personally, but I know it to happen where a woman wants you to have X, Y, and Z, and you're like, well, what do you got? She's like, nothing except for these kids. I live in this government assistance home and this and that, and you want me to have all this and you got nothing? I mean, trust me, it happens. It's even though it's a skit, it's real.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so this photo here is 6 feet, 7 figures, 8 inches to keep it moving. And her, oh man. Oh man. Oh, that was good. Oh, come on, boys.
Where a woman, posted this. She said, put some daddies in a full-time mother position that he'll fold. Right? And the response that she got was from one Casey Campbell. And Casey says, make sure he gets Section 8, cash aid, food stamps, WIC, 10 tax credits, stimulus checks, SSI, child support, transportation allotments, clothing allowance, diaper allowance, free phone, discounted utility bills, free child care, free college tuition, financial aid, and college grants, free medical insurance, and free gender-based mental health support. For example, female domestic violence, male postpartum. Then, if he folds after that, you ladies can talk, yo. This is one of the gender divides in the Black community, because I think this has become such a reality for so many women that the perspective on men, if they're not able to match this, is that you're not working hard enough, you're not innovative enough, you're not ambitious enough, you're not out there moving and shaking the way I am. And then the other thing that tends to happen is when resources are made readily available, the way she defines ambition, the way she, even the confidence behind wanting to go out and change the world. Well, that's a product of actually being able to see the benefits, being part, having institutions reach out and participate with you. It's going to spawn a very different reaction than someone who has never had resources extended to him because he exists.
Whew. Hey, man, absolutely.
We got us.
We got somebody up in the building. What up, Steph?
We got an XY chromosome up in here.
Hey.
Or is it XX? I forget which one it is.
XX.
Before you say anything, I saw your last 2 videos that you put up, and let me tell you, your presentation, communication, just way that you present, the one you did about the hair and your friend, I was laughing so hard, tears was coming out of my eyes today. Keep doing your content over there, Steph. That was fantastic. It made my day.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and let us know what your page is. I don't know anything about your page, so let everyone
Why?
else know.
Why
No one
don't
told
you?
me. I haven't been in the chat. I've been working too hard.
I noticed that, and I was like, should I hit him up and just be like, hey, where you at? But I didn't. I decided not to. I figured you would come back out at some point, and you did, and here you are. So everybody, I started my YouTube page 3 weeks ago after delaying for a lot of months, and it's called Step Into Joy. It's a bag full of entertainment. Not quite sure what it's going to turn into, but for right now, I'm just doing whatever brings me joy, hence the name. And so far, I have an episode with my crazy friend, and then I have some stuff about hair, and what's the other one I have? Oh, the intro. That's all I have so far, and I've been putting out shorts. And so that's it. I'm gonna start a new short that's called Wisdom Wednesdays.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. I kind of every time I watch Michelle with Dose of Shell, Daily Dose of Shell. I was like, that's so cute. I should do something like that and be consistent. Not every day, but so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start weekly, and so I was very inspired by her daily dose. And I was like, I'm going to do a Wisdom Wednesday. How about that? So that's what's going on. And I want to get some videos about dating, like something in the dating scene, because you guys know I have an opinion in those matters. So let's see.
I'm assuming that's why you came on tonight?
I'm going to, well, I saw the invite in the chat and I was like, I'm still dressed. Why don't I just go on? So that's why I'm on. And you guys never really, I don't really see the invite that much in the chat. So what's going on?
We're working on a schedule because a little bit of news we didn't actually put out there, but we are going to be starting back up our live shows coming soon, probably within the next month or two. I'm on travel still for work, so once I get back from travel, I'm gonna start getting our little studio back to ready. Well, back to what you want to call it, back to the future. And we also got some street. Yeah, we also got street interviews come up as well. So we got some. Let me see here. We got some gear here we're gonna be putting to use.
Fancy now. Okay.
Yep. We got the new mics that I'm sporting right here. So street interviews are coming.
That's the mic in front of. Okay, because I see something in your ear that's like the. Every time I see that, I'm like, oh, that's just an iPhone person who's like cheap. Because why do they have?
It's a Samsung, please. Thank you.
Oh, it's a Samsung. Oh, wow, my people.
We don't.
So I've been attacking my people. I've been thinking those were iPhoners with it. I'm like, why are they going that old thing? Don't they got something in their ear? Like, what's going on? And then you got the little thing that you put it up to your mouth. Yeah, so with the little piece. So I'm like, what is this? So antiquated. What the heck? But congratulations.
Thank you. You got room for a guest appearance? Maybe I can come down. I'm in Connecticut right now, so I'm not too far from New York. So if you can put something together, I might be able to slide through this weekend, maybe, if you got something.
I'm gonna be in Oregon. Can you believe?
What are you doing out there besides getting dysentery?
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. You guys want to know?
Hey, let's hear it.
I am being trained as a hypnotherapist for childbirth. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Who's getting hypnotherapy? Hypno,
Not
whatever.
me, the people having the baby.
So it's to help them like have the experience and be a little bit
Yes.
more pleasurable and better.
Right. To assist in keeping them in a deep hypnotic state, in trance, so that they can send anesthesia-like sensations through their body, and so they have a pain-free, medication-free birth.
Is when did this start? Not for you, but like in general, because I think it's hooey. Because it just sounds like all that pain
It's really
that you're
not.
experiencing. Really? I'm going to look into this now.
It's really not. The first thing you should look into is the fact that people who are allergic to medications, sedative medications, they are documented being hypnotized. So during surgery. So that's the only way that people who, need surgery, dental surgery, whatever type of surgery, they have to get hypnotized because they will die, from any medication that will sedate them. So, yeah. And if they can go through an entire surgery getting sliced and diced and still not experience any pain, then that should let you know the power of hypnotherapy. But anyway, we're being hypnotized all the time. We're always in a, yeah. Oh, you're going to be in Connecticut for how long?
Another 2 or 3 weeks, probably.
Oh, so then the following weekend. So the 27th, what's week? Yeah, okay, that's fun. Look at me, I got a show planned. Ah! Okay.
Hey, so King's Lonian is the Bible that I just started about 2 weeks ago, and chapter 1 verse 1 was don't trust these hoes. Chapter 1 verse 2 I created today based off of the compilation clip that Sean has put together for this evening, and I called it A Simp and His Money Shall Soon Be Departed. What do you think about my Bible there, Steph? King's Lonian.
Your Bible?
Yes, ma'am.
It's very much giving trash. I don't like it. I don't like it.
That's fired.
All right. Hey,
I don't like it. And I don't want anybody to study it. Do not purchase King's Bible. It's going to lead you to hell. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? There are good simps out there. You guys stay in the game.
There's no such thing.
Why are you encouraging good simps? What?
Stop it.
You good. You simps, listen, y'all stay in the game. Okay? Do what makes you happy. Okay?
Nope.
Until it don't make you happy no more.
Man up.
See?
Maybe they don't have the capacity to man up. You stay right where you want to be.
Nope. Man up.
Chapter 1 verse 2, right here. A simp and his money shall soon be departed.
All right, so we got a little bit. That's enough. A little intermission. So let's press on. So she has some content to react to.
Husband because I was making a certain amount of money. I divorced my husband because I thought I didn't need him anymore. I divorced my husband because I had this senior position at work and thought I held the same position at home. I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him because I had my degree now. I divorced my husband because I thought a successful marriage meant I was here and he was down here. That is not success. That's fucking sickness. I found myself divorced and out there looking for love in all the wrong places. Fucking this one and that one and that one and that one and this one and that one. And my body count going up and my value going down. I'm just going to call it like a TI is. All the while, my husband done found somebody else building a relationship and building a life with them. I should have stayed married to my husband. I felt like I was on this dark road with no street lights, pitch dark, and I couldn't find my way and didn't know which way to go. I felt lost. I felt like I was walking barefoot on that dark road with pebbles and hot rocks sticking my foot. I felt hurt. I felt alone because every time he and that one and this one and that one left my bed, I was alone all by myself. And which was supposed to be soft and comfortable for me, my pillow, it was now filled with tears. I should not have left my husband. I am filled with joy now because I have a wonderful man in my life. And although my marriage to my ex is over, I should have stayed with my husband. Now, believe me, he was no angel. But guess what? Neither was I. I just thought I was better than the man. Peace.
Wow. Wow.
That was refreshing.
Oh.
Steph, what did you learn from that?
Yes, please, Steph. I would love to hear your thoughts on that video.
I learned that this particular woman had her value and her identity wrapped up in her success at her job, so much so that she devalued her relationship. And now I guess, she realized that was the wrong decision. I don't know, because she's still saying like now she has somebody else and she's back. I don't know. Like it seems like she places a lot of value in the relationship or in things outside of herself. Like she's looking for something to make her who she is. But it was entertaining, nevertheless.
Let me interject for a second. Sorry to cut you off, King. I know you want to say something, but I'm going to take a page
please.
out of the KS Bible, where basically he would tell us that life is about people and relationships. That's what makes you have a full life. These jobs, these careers, while they're great and they make you feel a certain way, as soon as you become not needed, they'll get rid of you and then forget about you. But there's so many women out there that want to jettison their relationship to do well in their work life. And then they find out, like this lady found out, she's now telling everybody that, look, I put all this stuff that made it important, put it in the forefront of my life. But now looking back, is it 2020, how they say it? That it was, in hindsight, thank you. Looking back in hindsight, it was the wrong choice, because it was more important to me to have someone there who loves me, who's going to be there for me, who's going to take care of me. And now I see that he's off with somebody else, building with that person, loving that person. And here's the other thing that we always talk about. Most divorces, or 75% of divorces, are filed by women. We're not going to get into the reasons of why, but within the Black community, 80% of divorces are filed by women. So it isn't the men who leave majority of the time. It is the women who leave. And a lot of times it tends to be for these reasons, because the woman levels up and then she thinks she's better than her man and she doesn't want to be with her man anymore. She thinks she can get something better. But what they don't understand half the time is you're ready like 30, 35, 40 plus, and you're not going to get the kind of man you're looking for because he's looking for someone younger. So you're ultimately just shooting yourself in the foot by chasing after this career and this title and the money, thinking you'll get yourself some young thing, Dexter Douglas in Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? So this isn't gonna be how you get your groove back. So the thing is, you need to, whoever you decide to shack up with and marry, you got to realize this is probably who I need to stay with for the rest of my life, because when women get older, unfortunately, your sexual marketplace value does not go up, it goes down. And to add to that, it goes down when you start earning more, because what can happen is you can earn yourself out of a relationship, if that makes sense to you. Because we all know, I'm going to ask you this, when you're dating a guy, do you typically say that you want the man to make as much as you, if not more?
No, I'm concerned about what's his investments, if he has anything in savings. Like I try to think bigger than just that small piece. So I feel like if there's something in savings, some type of life insurance, like you got to have something that we're going to be okay. And then I don't necessarily need to be so hyper focused on that amount currently, because I feel like when we come together, we might have ventures or whatever we do. Like we taking it to the top anyway. So I would say have enough to take care of yourself and to save well, and
so
becomes.
You're not going to have a problem with if a guy is making $45,000 a year. You're okay with that, as long as he's taking care of himself with $45,000 a year, because that's not going to leave a lot to do as far as recreational or traveling with you. It's almost
that becomes the issue. That becomes the issue. So if you, sir, making that amount of money cannot afford to court me, then I guess you don't make enough, because you can make 45,000 and then
I
only
understand that.
maybe you have grandma's house and you only have to pay taxes on it. So you're pocketing a lot of that 45,000, and who knows what inheritances you got, or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So it really depends on how much liquid cash you have because of your situation. And I won't
I'm
even have to ask
asking
that
you, though.
question. Yeah.
I'm
I
asking
won't.
you though. If let's say it's me and you, I'm making 45,000 a year.
Why do I know that?
Some women ask. Some women snoop. So let's just assume that I'm making $45,000 a year. You might, because a lot of times women will ask men, "So what do you do for work?" Because I've been asked that plenty of times. What do you do for work? Where do you work? What's your position?
Okay.
Because, and matter of fact, I've had women ask me that, and they stop talking to me afterwards, because I intentionally don't tell them specifically what I do, because I know what they're doing. I ask them in general. I say I do IT work. I do stuff with computers. Now, the range of what you can do within IT is large. And like I said, I'm not going to tell people what I make on here, but I make more than enough money for me to be able to travel when I want to and do things when I want to. I can take care of myself. I have a house. I have a car paid off. So let your imagination roam with that. But like I said, I've been pretty much, women have stopped talking to me because I say, oh, I work in IT. I work with computers, software, hardware, because I know they're trying to gauge what kind of money I make. But like I said, back to you, if I'm making $45,000 a year, and let's say I have a few investments, but they're not really big investments, because the thing is, if I'm making $45,000 a year, how much can I really put into those investments with $45,000 a year? On top of that, how can I take you on vacations or take you out to dinner or to the movies on $45,000 a year? You're going to be paying probably the lion's share of that for us to be doing things.
So here's the thing. I wouldn't know. It's kind of hard to answer because I just wouldn't know that amount. What I would be looking for is, can you court me the way I prefer? And then if you can't, and that's based on your income, then I guess it is what it is. Like it doesn't even go that deep. Like even there are ways that that the person has issues. Like you know what I mean?
Ways that you know that a person has
It's
money,
like,
or how much money they make.
It's like, well, and then it may be the situation that, oh, this person has a lot of money, but based on them not initiating certain things, or courting me, or willing to take me out, or maybe they only want to do coffee dates, and you have your reasons, sure, for wanting to do that, and that's cool. But at a certain point, we need to do some more things, whether it be adventures, whether it be, one day getaways. It doesn't just have to be like some upper echelon restaurant. Like there are other things to do. It could be creative things. Like, so it's got to be either or. You either just make the dates like really fun. If you can figure out how to do that without spending money, you have creativity. Then I get to learn, like, wow, this man is multifaceted. He's thinking outside of the box. He's working well with his means. So, but if you're not doing that, and then you're also saying that like, let's not do this, and I have no clue why you don't want to do X, Y, or Z, then it's like, yeah, this is not working. Let
me throw a hypothetical out there. It's just meant to be funny. What if I got Hakimi money?
You got what?
Hakimi type money.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, me neither.
You didn't hear about Hakimi?
No.
His wife divorced him, but his mother was in his mother's name.
I think I did see that.
Yes. Okay.
So you got his money, and so what you're saying?
But my money's my mother's name. So it's basically her money, even though it's my money, and she just doles me out a little bit of money every month or whatever it is. You okay with that? You gonna be okay to marry a dude like that? I mean, I think you would say yes, because I can see you're a different type of woman. You're not after the coins. I can tell. That's what I'm saying. It's just a hypothetical, funny question. Since we're talking about that.
And I know that his mother's giving him all the money. And we're dating. We could date. Yeah.
What about marriage?
marriage, and then I know his mother has all the money, well, we could just do some life insurance policies or something, set up some
Oh, so
trust.
you're gonna kill him? Got it.
No, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just saying, like, I want to be okay, me and the kids, in case, God forbid, anything happens to him and his mother doesn't handle things properly, in our interest. So I would just want to do that. But if you want her to have, the rest of your stuff, that's cool. Just make sure we gonna be good out here. That's it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. All right. We got, let's see, maybe about 2 more minutes left on the video.
I think that men have so many advantages at life already that we just like try to like snatch whatever we can. Like
They started learning how to unionize women.
What does that mean?
They've learned how to have each other's backs inside of whatever male-dominated or what they would consider chauvinistic form they're in. All we really need is to figure out how to satisfy our women and keep our men from going crazy in the meantime. Because the depression that we've had as men from falling down in front of our families is killing us.
Interesting ending. All right. Ooh, what does it say? Male privilege be like 78% of suicides are men, majority homeless are men, 93% of.
I need to read them percentages. People who are
Okay.
just listening or driving, they need
All
to
right,
hear
yeah.
these.
All right, I got you. 78% of suicides are men. 68% of homeless are men. 93% of prison inmates, men. 80% of murder victims, men. 98% of military casualties, men. 92% of workplace fatalities are men. And the sources are the CDC, NCH, Bureau of Prison Psychology Today, and CSO. But hey, there's that male privilege that's, sitting out
They
there.
want so badly. They think we got it, so good with we got it made in the sun, But all these say like we're just likely to die.
Oh man. All
Yeah,
right.
you likely to die fast without us. So get you one of us. And we'll give you a couple more years on your life.
Oh, thanks. I think you guys shave years off of us with that nagging.
Oh my goodness. No way. No way.
All right. Well, Sean, that was the end of the video. We have Steph on here. Is there anything that you want to bring up to Steph prior to us closing out the show?
Not so much to Steph. I mean, I do appreciate and thank you for joining us, Steph, even though it's a
You
little
guys
bit
for
late, but
having
better
me.
late. Yeah, better late than never. Hopefully we can schedule something for, I think, next weekend. If I'm still around, I should be, but we'll see. I do want to remind people that we are going to be having the live feeds coming back here in about a month or two, so stay tuned for that. Also, street interviews coming maybe sooner. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Kind of like what It's Complicated does, but in our area. So that's what we got on the boards. So we're still working on growing the channel. So we can only grow with you guys' help. So just make sure you hit that subscribe button and you tell your mom, you tell your dog, you tell your sister, tell your aunt, you tell everybody. So make sure they all hit that subscribe button.
And tell everybody about Step into Joy too. Step into Joy.
That's for you to say. You got to promote yourself, young lady.
I did. I just said it.
Yep. We are going to ensure that we have Steph's channel, which I put into the live comments, but I'm also going to have it into the description after the show as well. Hey, look, go follow her stuff. She did almost a 30-minute video about hair products and reviews. And look, I don't have much hair yet. I watched the entire video. Like I said, just laughter. I thought it was edutainment. It was educational and entertaining as well. But she don't just cover that stuff. She has other things that she's going to talk about on her channel as well. Some lifestyle things that I see coming into the future. Sharing your life and your friends. Look, your friend that you went bowling with, I did not see that turning the way that it did, but it was definitely entertaining. And I can't speak for other people, but I would love to see more of that. So keep sharing that out here in these YouTube streets, Steph.
I surely will. I got footage upon footage. I'm like, let me just see. I'm just trying to see what the people want, but I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting.
All right, bet. Well, hey, Sean, you titled this 21st Century Gold Rush Pay to Play. Give us a summary of the compilation that you put together and why you strung it the way that you did.
Well, it seems to me that women are hyper focused on getting money by any means necessary nowadays. Not all of them. We never say all around here, but there is quite a bit of an influx of women who are about getting that bag by any means. And that's what I meant by the gold rush. Because when the gold rush happened, if you guys know your history, when the gold rush happened in the West, everyone from the East rushed to the West. And I think by the time people got from the East to the West, most of the gold was already gone in mind, or was just very hard to find. Um, and a lot of women now, they're saying, you must pay to play. You must pay for my time. They're putting a price tag on their femininity, a price tag on their body parts, a price tag, whenever they can put a price tag on. And it just isn't, in my opinion, it's not right. So they're cheaping themselves. And as we know, women are a lot more emotional than men are, and they absorb stimuli different than we do, and they hold on to it different than we do because of their chemical, the chemicals inside them. They say the woman's different every day because her chemical balance is different. So the thing is, I think men, if the shoe's on their foot, men could do it with no issue. But I've been seeing a lot of videos and reading things that women are saying that, they felt empowered to do this kind of stuff. But then when they got to a certain age or a light clicked in their head, they figured that they have just screwed themselves for the rest of their lives because men no longer want them. They can't have an actual relationship. Men don't value them. Those aren't the type of men, the type of women that men want to marry and have a family and kids with. But they're busy chasing this bag by any means and putting it on the internet where it stays forever. So that's why I did this video, this compilation, to kind of let women know that, look, you can do what you want to do because living in America, it's a free country, but you need to think about the consequences and the repercussions from your actions, because your actions will have consequences and repercussions. They could be bad, they could be good, but it's a ticking time bomb. Your shot clock is running down, and you got to make this decision where, what am I doing with my life? So many women are chasing this bag by showing off their bodies. And here's the thing I wanted to actually impress upon people. If you do a little Google search about 10, 15 years back, when people were sexting by sending pictures through the phone, and specifically like teenage girls would do it. I don't know if women know this, but teenage girls would, when someone got their picture, they'd be sometimes held like for ransom. The picture would, the guy, whoever was on their side, would say, send me more, or else I'm leaking your picture to everyone out there. And what would happen was these girls would end up sometimes unaliving themselves. And that's how serious it was back then, that they knew that this brought shame. This wasn't something I should be doing because now everyone's going to know. But now seems like every girl and and their mother is on OnlyFans showing all their bits and bobs to everybody, not thinking about their future, especially if they have children, because you're potentially setting up your children to be bullied in school. And the way the climate is, as far as what's in schools now, bullying we know what it leads to because it happens so much in America nowadays. So you're adding fuel to the fire by making this selfish decision just because you're chasing money. So sorry, a little bit long-winded, but that's why I put this together.
All right, Steph, as the guest of the show, do you have any last words or rebuttals to
Yes.
what Sean just said? You have the floor. Go ahead.
I have a few last words. Just overall, I want to say I can see how the culture of hip hop and the city girl era of it all has negatively impacted what women believe they should be pursuing and going after and getting from men. Is very unfortunate. And as me, a person studying hypnotherapy, I understand that we are 95% of the time in suggestible states. So when you have our future and our current generation listening to all of this nonsense, bopping their heads and twerking to get a bag. What's going to happen is that becomes now the new standard. And we're forgetting the fact of make sure you choose somebody who has some character, somebody who has a plan, somebody who's accountable, somebody who's responsible, somebody who has vision. All of those things are getting lost. So you combine what we're listening to and thinking is the new standard with social media and this focus on appearance, and you get just a bag of bullshit, basically. So I want to say to anybody who's listening to that, just be mindful of how listening to those things start to influence you and start to skew your the way you assess and the way you date men. Another thing I wanted to say in response to Sean is for women, there's no clock. There's no clock. This rhetoric of this is a clock and you're hitting the wall. You can choose to believe that or not. You have to decide what's important to you. My clock never ends. If I want to be a mother, there's a lot of ways to be a mother. There's just a lot of different ways to make what you want a reality. So it's up to you. You decide what's most important to you. If carrying a child is very important to you, that you can, accept somebody who you're basically settling for, and because you feel that there's this perceived fear that you should have that you can't get anyone, then that's your choice and that's your priority. But everybody's priority is going to be different. So I would just say check your beliefs, because that doesn't have to be your reality. That's what I'm going to say.
All right. My only rebuttal to that is I don't have one for you tonight because it's too late. But I would like to do a follow-up show on what you just spoke about there, because I do have some choice words and some choice data for you. That would
nobody care. We don't care about the data. Over here, we don't care about no data. I am tunnel vision. I am tunnel vision. I don't care about the data over there, the data over there, the data outside my door. I do not care. I am tunnel vision. I am the creator of my experience, and that is all I'm concerned with. So I am not interested in the data. Just to be honest with you. You gotta be focused. You gotta be focused.
That's what's up.
You're right. Focus on reality. So yeah, we'll talk about another live. Hopefully, if we can have you back on, I would love to hash it out with you.
Slice and dice. Thank you guys for having me so much. This was so fun.
All right, Steph.
Thank you.
Thanks for popping
on. And you got any last words?
Hey, no. I like the back and forth that y'all had. The last words that I have, it's interesting because it's similar to what Steph said at the beginning, because I disagree with you at the end, but that's a topic for another day. And a mix of what Sean said as well. I think that when you have a lot of the focus on the provisioning that somebody can have, and there's this narrative out there of, well, all I have to do is show up, give me because all I have to do is show up. It doesn't bode well for the future state. And look, I don't think that it's a majority of women that are out here spinning this narrative, but I think that it's happening enough to enough men that the average guy, all right, because let's take the top, let's say 20% of earners out the picture. The average earning man is looking and listening and trying to figure out some things, and they're stepping in, certain ways. I've talked on this channel how after my divorce, I was broke dating for a while. Had no business out here dating because my finances weren't where they needed to be able to go out and enjoy things and have a good time. I just didn't have my bread set up for it. But now, even with where we're at today, the average guy is hearing that, oh, you have to pay for my nails and, go to Dubai and all this and that. And, like the average dude is going, wait, what? it's painting a narrative that I don't think is pretty. And with the amount of content that's being out there now, whether it's YouTube, social media in general, there needs to be more of a rebalancing aspect, so to speak, so that the average person in general can see that not everybody out there is crazy. That's my final thoughts.
Bravo.
All right. Well, let's get the assistant to play our outro. Steph, you have a fantastic evening there. Lady, I appreciate you popping in as usual, and keep up that content over there on your channel. Steph, into joy.
Thank you guys. Thank
We'll
you guys.
see you next time.
Yes,
All right,
you
everybody.
will.
Peace.
Let's get it. Shake it like understand who I is. Not that many gon' do it like this. Bob your head till you hear my shit, but I'm on my shit. I have no chill. I'm who I are. I'm who I is. Taylor Susan, I play the part. Fuck the fire, how you mesmerize. Black Austin pies, band that I'm stupid. Then again, oh so clever. On my loony, pour that lever. Talk my shit, I'm talking hella flow, baby. You